Alright. You get one more in you, Eric?
Yeah.
Let's just fucking do this shit. So now we have to use Frog for a portion of the game, and Frog sucks, as we talked about last time. He sucks. He's pretty okay right now, as you'll see. He can, oh, that's not even him. He crits a lot. He will, like, pretty much always crit with his sword.
Yeah, he sucks.
You don't even know. His name's No Nut. That's when we started playing this game. No Nut November. It's now March.
Aaron Plays just reached 20,000 subs.
Yo, my boy, Northern Lion, is at 800,000. He's almost...
My main man! I mean, that's still a fair ways from a million, but he's getting close.
I have never seen that before. They just told me to go give Frog magic. I'd never seen that dialogue before. Anyways, what did you just say?
I said that's still a fair ways from a million, but...
But he's getting up there, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so happy for him when he hits a million. Because he was never in the 1,000,000 club, I always kind of felt bad for him. I was like, is he, like, struggling? But no, he does... I'm pretty sure he does really well for himself. But, you know, it's not like those hacks the game from, you know.
Aaron, fucking Danny, and Snoozy.
I like Aaron.
I don't.
Maybe it's my Newgrounds thing.
I don't, viewers. I don't. Come at me. I don't like them. I don't like any of them.
I don't like Danny anymore. I used to like him. I can't stand him now. He ruins so many jokes. He ruins... There's so many videos where, like, I'm, like, laughing. Like, the 10-minute power hour, I'm, like, laughing. I'm, like, having a good time. And then Danny starts going off and, like, repeating, like, the same joke. And I'm just like, fuck off. So now we got Frog is magic.
Is magic.
Poor Burger. No, not learn to use magic.
His Madge Dick.
His Madge Dicks. Oh, fuck. Is it this one?
His penis.
This one? Yes. His penis. Are you the Penguins of Doom?
Holds up spork.
We were talking about the other day how neither of us found random humor funny ever.
Yeah, just like random for the sake of random. Lol XD. Monkey cheese pirate ninjas.
Yep.
It's like, okay, these things are funny. Monkeys, pirates, ninjas, cheese, bacon,
Muffins,
dinosaurs,
waffles, pancakes. It's just like, no, none of that is a joke. But yeah, I was gonna going back to another train of thought. You know, I was watching Ego Raptor and Oni and Rice Pirate and Sick Animation, all those new grounders.
You know who's a piece of shit?
So long. And like I was watching Oni's cartoons way before I was into his Let's Plays. I didn't even know he was doing a Let's Play for like years. I was always on Newgrounds growing up, man.
You know who's a piece of shit? I'm gonna alienate like half the audience. Rice Gum.
Oh, I don't think people that would watch this would be into Rice Gum. Rice Gum is a fucking tool, dude.
And if you look at his, like, the picture that they always use for him in, like, media and Wikipedia and stuff, where he's wearing the hoodie, it looks like a fucking vagina is shitting out this asshole.
Yeah, he's a douchebag. I also hate, like, Supreme Patty. Guy's a fucking loser.
I don't even know who that is, thankfully.
So that type of...
His picture literally looks like a cunt with a big dumb clit sticking out of it, aka his ugly fucking mug.
Language. The term for that is for that kind of YouTuber is a hype beast, flex beast, hype beast,
shit beast.
And yes, I never thought any of that shit was cool. That's mostly for like 12-year-olds.
Oh yeah.
Like, they get impressed by like
dumb shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be 12-year-olds that watch all stupid fucking prank videos where it's like, I guessed a number and she gave me a blowjob in the middle of the street.
Yeah. Or like, oh, Rice Gum's doing he did a diss track, like it's so hypey, and it's like, no, it's not. It's fucking cringy. So Rice Gum's stupid, but the guy Rice Pirate, Mick, funny man, Eric.
I don't know him.
He's one of the Newgrounder guys. Dude, sick animation, Mark M. He just made a new video called like Diabetic Hippopotamus or some shit, and it's like this band. And he's like, oh, our bassist thought of the name. Don't ask. He's like, what? And he's like, it's like, like you're so crazy and far out there. It's like, don't even ask. And he's like, no, my dad made up the name. And he's like, oh. And then he starts like peeing in a bucket. And this was like our humor. I felt like he's like, start the song. Yo, start the song. He's like whispering. He's like getting like progressively louder. He's like, start the song. I was dying, man. I love sick animation. This is a really cool dungeon. Magus's Castle.
Yeah.
I like this place a lot. When the hell does Robo learn Heal Beam, though? 155.
Superman and RoboCop.
Who'd win in a fight, the Terminator or RoboCop?
I actually, honestly, I'm gonna lose like my 80s cred here, but I've never seen RoboCop.
Really?
No, you have?
I don't know. It might be one of those movies that I think I've seen. Like Rocky, I thought I've seen that movie, and then I watched it, and I was like, I've never seen Rocky. So maybe RoboCop's another one of those movies where I...
Here's something fucked. I couldn't believe that, like, I thought that was some fucked up family joke where they mixed two things together. I couldn't believe there was actually that fucking robot in Rocky 4 or whatever it was.
Oh, Family Guy joke?
Yeah, but like I'd never seen that movie before. Like, so I thought they were mixing like two things together or something. I was like, because I thought like, how could there be a fucking robot like that in a Rocky?
He legit gets a fucking robot for Polly's birthday, and like Polly in the scene is like so fucking.
He looks like mind fucked.
Yeah. Rocky 4 is a banger of a movie, though.
Happy birthday, Polly.
Rocky ends like the Cold War.
Yeah.
By boxing a Russian. Fucking amazing.
And they play this little like 80s like synth track while the robot's like coming in.
Yeah.
That's all like doo 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 doo. And then, like, the little beep sounds in the back.
Just Polly's look, he's like so confused and he's all sweaty. And he's just, what is going on? There's another.
The other good Family Guy joke is what about Polly? He's having sex with the meat? Hey, Rock, I'm porking it.
The other funny, or not funny, there's another movie that I have never seen, but, I heard it on the Family Guy, right? He's like the robot from summer camp or something.
Oh, yeah, Brian and Jinx are friends.
Yeah,
I've never seen that either. You know what? Yeah, let me look that up real quick.
Yeah, what movie is that from?
Is it called Summer Camp?
I don't know. It's some summer camp movie, but yeah, Brian and Jinx are friends.
Let me just Google that. Brian and Jinx. Yeah, because, like, what the fuck is that from?
It's just, oh, shit. A lot of those movies had
Oh, Space Camp. That makes more sense. Never fucking heard of that movie, though.
Oh, fuck you. Okay, just use physical attacks. Yeah, a lot of those 80s movies had robots in them. Short Circuit?
Space Camp is a 1986 American space adventure film. Alright, so it sounds like it wasn't as out of place as the robot in fucking Rocky IV. Yeah. Hey, this movie was released, Oh, never mind.
What?
I thought it was released the day after my birthday, but they're referencing That's how I always, like, remember, like, that's, like, the Challenger blew up the day after I was born.
Right.
So that's how it was, like, that's, like, my birthday's, like, fucking landmark.
Yeah. There's this one time at the summer camp I used to work at, we were playing this, like, game to get to know all the counselors, and it was, like, line up with your birthdays without talking or something. I don't know, whatever. So one girl was like, my birthday's was September 11th. And me and my buddy Brian just, like, laugh. We were like,
why did you laugh?
We were just like, I don't know, we were like, ooh, is that okay?
Like the actual date too, like 2001?
No. Memories. Just it makes me laugh every time. So this triple tech is doing a pretty decent amount of damage. I might be able to just kill this fool.
I also remember asking Mom about that because she was, like, still in the hospital with me, like when the news broke that the Challenger exploded.
I feel like it's something that made Mom cry.
She said it, like, stressed her out, and they were like, you know, like, you gotta stay calm. You just gave birth.
Ah, poor Bob. Okay, now I gotta heal up. So, slurp. That did a lot. Oh, do I not have mid-tonics? I have one. Okay. Everything's going good. He'll drip. I guess I'll just start. Does this guy counter, though?
I guess there were so many robots in 80s movies, like, I'm kind of going back to this, I guess, because, like, that was the first time that, like, obviously they're primitive compared to the shit we have today.
Yeah.
But it was really, like, I guess the first time that, like, actual somewhat advanced robots were actually possible. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I understand the word.
Like programming and computing had reached a point where you could conceivably have a robot that would perform tasks.
Some form of, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, didn't they have, like, a robot at, like, some world fair, like, way back when?
That you're talking about, like, the talking head or whatever, but that wasn't really a robot. That was
no,
like...
not the talking head. It, like, looked like a big metal robot. You know what I'm talking about?
I think I know what you're talking about, but those weren't really robots in the sense that, like, they had no brain. Nothing was programmed in them. You know what I'm saying? Like a guy speaking through, like, a tube and it coming out of its mouth.
Oh, that's not exciting. That's just tomfoolery.
Exactly.
Sword Stream. Let's try that out. So now I'm using double text because they seem to be doing alright. Oh, man.
There's actually a movie from. So this is why I think Michael Crichton is like such a brilliant guy, or like was. He's dead now,
Oh,
but he could like he was able to like. He like stayed on top of scientific advancements, and he realized like what would be possible in the near future, because he made this movie in 1981 called Looker, where there's like this advanced building and they have retinal scanners to unlock doors.
yeah.
And at the time that was like pure science fiction,
Yeah.
but like a decade later they actually fucking had that shit, because like he just realized that it was possible and that it would probably be done. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there's also movies like 2001: A Space Odyssey, where they're essentially using like iPads in the movie, and then they had like
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. And Star Trek kind of had shit like iPads.
Yeah. Also, there's a lot of stuff with, like in the spaceship in 2001, which is like kind of what they use now and stuff. So that one is also really advanced for its time. That's why a lot of people love the movie, is because it was pretty revolutionary at the time.
Yeah.
I think even there's some stuff with like Blade Runner, or even the book Electric Sheep. It's pretty. Can't think of anything on the top of my head, but it's pretty. Like what you talking about, like Michael Crichton, like stuff wasn't
Thinking
invented
forward.
yet, but
Yeah.
they kind of figured at some point it would. Did you just die, Slash? Like, Jesus Louises. So there's these three of Magus's goons,
And then-
are called
Yeah.
Slash, Flea, and Ozzy.
That's funny.
Yeah.
And then there's stuff that was like, there's stuff that's like around, that's been around a lot longer than people think, but it just like took a while for it. Like, you know, the fax machine is from like 1840,
Yeah, and the fax machine is like insane.
and they had video phones in like 1920. The
Yeah.
fucking Nazis used video phones to like communicate with each other when they were far apart. It was like so fucking expensive, and also the other person had to have a video phone for it to work. But yeah, video calling has been possible for like literally 100 fucking years now, and it's only within the past like what, maybe 10 years that people really started to use it.
Yeah. I don't like doing video calls.
No, I don't like it. Like the last time that the last like serious girlfriend I had, anytime she'd call me, she'd want to have the video phones on, and I was just kind of like, why?
Yeah, I'm used to like looking at like the internet or just like at the wall, like when I call someone. So like, yeah, when I do these video calls, like it's just weird to just stare at them for me.
Yeah, no, I don't like it either.
I think we're probably the weird ones, though.
Probably.
Everyone and their grandma, uses Skype. Shit, man, we're like already at 20 minutes? I don't like that. We'll do a long episode. I'm gonna go fight Flea, and then I'll call it for this part. That's not Flea. Oh, don't steal my MP, you son of a gun. Oh, Flea was the bat the entire time, Eric. Oh, you'll like this character. Pay attention to what they say. Are you reading?
Yeah.
This is no ordinary woman. Hey, I'm a guy. But the exterior is that of a female. Male, female, what's the difference? Power is beautiful, and I've got
so
power.
Progressive.
Yeah, Robo should have just been like, because he's from the future, he should have just been like, yeah, she can be whatever the fuck she wants to be. Idiot frog.
Okay, this game is officially important.
Shut
It's gonna be on a
up.
BuzzFeed list.
Okay, now you're talking about alienating viewers, and now you're just being insulting.
No, I just hate
know.
fucking SJWs. I don't hate people like that.
No, I know. Well, I know. What I'm saying is you're alienating the SJWs.
Yeah, fuck them.
I think SJWs are more likely to watch your shit than Rice Gum fans. Spin cut. Robo. Is it Rocket Punch that's really good?
Is it?
No, it's not. Did my voice
You went like so high pitched that you said that.
Oh, shit. Oh, Drip's asleep. Fucking great.
Drippy.
As soon as he learns Heal Beam, he will be broken, my friend. I'll give him the bandana back for speed. Everyone else can just throw him fucking taunt or effort his entire game. Slurp. Someone. You gotta slurp someone. So what are you doing, boss?
She's doing like the Kefka laugh.
Kefka's
Did you
fucking-
see that?
Yeah. Kefka's fucking sweet, dude.
I remember like it's kind of died out now, but like 10 or 15 years ago, like every anime nerd was like obsessed with Kefka.
Well, okay, the thing what happened was Final Fantasy VII got super popular. And then people started to not... They started to go against it, like a lot of things that get popular. They start going, oh,
Yeah.
I thought that was great, blah, blah, blah.
Can't be good.
But, so then people started going like, oh, Final Fantasy VI is a much better game, and Kefka's a better villain, and blah, blah, blah. And that's not the argument, or that's not what I'm talking about. Like, I think they're both great villains in their own games.
Yeah.
But, like, just because you were into something, like, doesn't mean you have to start hating it. And they're almost uncomparable as villains, because they both do very different things for the story. In the games that they're in. But then, a lot of things that people talked about were, like, what they managed to do. So Kefka, basically rips the world apart, reforms it, and becomes a god. Pretty fucking intense, right? But he does that by using these statues that, like, created magic. Sephiroth uses, he's really strong because of Genova cells, and he uses the dark materia to summon Meteor. He summons a little one, it makes a crater. He summons a big one, doesn't destroy anything, right? So everyone was like, oh, Kefka actually, like, blew up the planet, basically. Like, he's so much harder.
Yeah.
But there's a villain in Final Fantasy IX, Kuja, who is he's like a mage, and he goes trance, which is like a limit break, basically. He blows up an entire planet by just casting Ultima. And that's just him using his magic.
I remember a while.
No one talked about Kuja. No one talks about Kuja when they talk about, like, Final Fantasy villains that, like, fuck shit up. Also, like, there's, like the villain from Final Fantasy 3 is, like, pure darkness or some shit, and she, like, essentially had, like, already destroyed the world. And the game is about, like, recreating the world and then stopping her from destroying it again.
I remember for a while people were into getting cockvored by Sephiroth.
Christ. I could talk about Final Fantasy, like, all fucking day, I fucking love that shit, man. Final Fantasy was my shit growing up.
That's my shit. Give me some poo-poo blasts.
Rocco's the fucking man, dude. Dude, Flea is kicking our ass, dude.
You're UL, man.
Under leveled? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Tonic. Oh my god. Heal. Frog. Auto attack. Slurp. Buddy. Oh, fudge. Slash was so easy, but she's hardcore, man. Okay, woo! Woo! We did it. How can this be, Sir Magus? No. Oh, we get a magic tab. Oh, for our boy Robo. Use it now. Yes. Okay. Anyways, kind of a long one for you viewers, but we'll see you next time, eh?
Bye.